double murder trial appears to be trying to use the same defense again.
Today, Billy Adams faced a judge on a new set of murder charges. 8 on your side, Stacey De Silva is live outside the Hillsborough County Courthouse in Tampa. Stacey.
Stacey and Josh, Billy Adams is back behind bars, ordered held on no bond, at least for now. Court documents are revealing new information on what allegedly happened since he was acquitted of murder in another case just 13 days ago.
The first case will be Billy Adams.
In handcuffs and a jumpsuit, 25-year-old Billy Adams was back in front of a Hillsborough County judge Thursday. The rapper, known as Ace NH, is accused of murder again. This time
to 10, Elena Sims had her whole life ahead of her with her baby boy and the child that she was 5 months pregnant with. That is until police say her boyfriend, Billy Adams, killed her in front of her child. And listen to this. He had just been acquitted of double murder when he lured her with the promise of a celebration. And then he shot her. His motive, police say, becoming a father was not what he wanted.
He does admit to being the one that pulled the trigger and killed Elena Sims on that evening.
Any idea what the motive was?
It would appear that the motive is that he did not want to be in her life anymore and was not ready to, have a child is unfortunately how it appears to us.
Well, now he's behind bars once again, and Elena's family hopes it stays that way. Fox 13's Janae Lewis is live outside of Tampa Police Department for us tonight. Janae, the details and the motive surrounding this case are just awful. How's the family taking the news tonight?
Elena's mom told me she was absolutely sick to her stomach to hear those details. So as you can imagine, they are feeling a lot of emotion today, but she told me she was having a low day until she got that call this afternoon from the detective letting her know about this arrest. They feel like they're getting closer now to justice. 9 days after getting a call that changed her life, Shalavi Sims received another one Wednesday afternoon.
Praise God on that.
It was a detective on the other end of the line with news they arrested the person they believe killed her 22-year-old daughter, Elena, and unborn grandchild.
Our family and friends were just praying that they catch this monster, and they did. And they did.
Tampa police say Elena's boyfriend, Billy Adams, lured the young mother to the Eastern Park neighborhood last Monday night.
She thought she was going was to attend a party for who she considered to be a boyfriend and who she believes is the father of her unborn child.
Instead, police say when she arrived, Adams shot her to death with her toddler sleeping just feet away in the car. Thankfully, that little boy was not hurt. But police say this happened 3 days after Adams was acquitted of a 2020 double murder.
They made a wrong judgment. They really should have looked at the whole picture and not just thought about, oh, this is just a young person. They need to look that that guy did the same thing to another family. 2 at that.
Leaving this family with the constant moments of wondering why.
No need. If you didn't want to be in her life, walk away. She would have been taken care of regardless.
Her family says she was 5 months pregnant with a little girl when she was gunned down. A grandchild they now will never meet, but they say they will make sure Elena is never forgotten.
She was a joyful person, very high spirit. She's going to be dearly missed.
As they now shift their focus to justice.
Justice has been served. I mean, I can't bring my daughter back, but at least we know that the monster that did this will sit behind bars, and maybe he will think now of what he done. If not, may God be with him.
Elena's family says she would have turned 23 years old next Monday, so this weekend they will have a memorial in her honor. But instead of celebrating and lighting candles for her birthday, they are forced to light candles in her memory. Her mother tells me she just wanted everyone to know that without the outpouring of love and support that's really come from near and far, she wouldn't have had the strength to make it through this.
Oh, I just can't imagine what they're going through, Janae. Do we know at this point how police were able to link him to Alana's death?
Yeah, Ali. So police say a few days after this incident happened, they actually brought Adams in, trying to figure out maybe if this was retaliation or why someone would want to harm Elena. They say, though, at that time he was giving misleading statements. Things just seemed a bit off. Then they ended up finding video of his vehicle near the area, even though he denied he was in that area at the time. And he ultimately admitted to being the one who pulled the trigger.
Certainly makes you wonder about that prior case as well. All right, Janae, thank you.
Police say only 3 days later, he killed his pregnant girlfriend right in front of her toddler. So Adams is now charged with her murder and that of her unborn child. But the defense wants to hide certain evidence from the public, claiming that it might harm Adams's right to a fair trial. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez shows us now what the judge has decided.
Is not guilty.
Tampa rapper Billy Adams got a second lease on life when a jury acquitted him of killing 2 men in a loose recording studio in November of 2020. He said it was self-defense, and the jury believed him.
I pulled out my gun and I shot Mr. Alberry in fear of Mr. Beats being shot or myself being shot.
Prosecutors say 3 days after walking free, Adams is accused of using a ruse to lure his pregnant girlfriend, Alana Sims, to a celebration party and gunning her down in cold blood. Her body was found next to her car in Easton Park, a Tampa subdivision. Sims' toddler was found asleep in his car seat. He wasn't injured.
We don't even know if Mr. Adams was aware of the existence of the child in the back seat.
Now those facts and others are under scrutiny by Adams' lawyer. For instance, they want details about the toddler sealed from the public. The defense argues that information could hurt Adams' chances of getting a fair trial.
And all it's doing is polluting the jury pool.
The prosecutor didn't really have an issue with it.
I don't see a basis for that being redacted.
Adams, who is facing the death penalty, was set for a speedy trial date this July and was fighting to keep it. He even sent this handwritten letter urging the court to keep his original trial date. Adams points to the new death penalty law that now allows a jury to recommend death on an 8-4 vote. It used to be unanimous. Adams dismisses his attorney's concerns, writing, quote, "I do not consent to the waiver of my speedy trial right." However, days later, he changed his mind. Now his trial could be a year away or longer. However, on this day,
So I'll issue an order on this.
his attorney got a win. Certain evidence will be kept from public view. Gloria Gomez, Fox